Hello, everyone. Welcome back to English Podcast for Life. I'm Daniel.
And I'm Emma. Hi, everyone. We're so happy you're joining us today. Whether you're listening at home, on the bus, or while making dinner, this episode is for you.
Exactly. Today, we're going to talk about one of the most useful topics for anyone learning English: how to talk in common everyday situations.
That's right. You know, the situations we all face. Meeting new people, asking for help, ordering food, shopping, traveling. The little moments that can feel tricky if English isn't your first language.
I still remember the first time I traveled abroad without knowing the local language very well. I needed to buy a ticket at the train station, and I rehearsed my English sentence about 20 times in my head.
Oh, I know that feeling. You practice so much, and then the person asks you something you didn't expect, and your brain just stops.
Exactly. I ended up saying, "Yes, ticket, one, please, thank you," and somehow it worked.
See? That's the important thing. Communication doesn't have to be perfect. People understand, and even a little English goes a long way.
So in today's episode, we're going to give you lots of practical examples, dialogues, and phrases that you can use immediately. Nothing too formal, just natural, friendly English.
And we'll also explain the phrases we use. So even if you don't understand everything at first, you'll get the meaning and learn how to use it yourself.
Before we dive into specific situations, let's talk about a key point in speaking English. 1. Be clear, not perfect. Don't worry about making mistakes. The goal is communication. 2. Listen first, speak second. When someone talks, listen to how they say it, then try to repeat similar sentences. 3. Practice small talk. Short conversations are a great way to build confidence.
Exactly. And speaking of small talk, that's actually our first topic. But before we start, let's warm up with a simple, short conversation you might have when you meet someone new. Hi, I'm Emma. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Emma. I'm Daniel. Nice to meet you too.
Where are you from?
I'm from Canada. And you?
I'm from the UK.
That's great. How long have you been here?
Just a few days. I'm still exploring.
Oh, welcome. I hope you enjoy it. See? Very simple. You only need a few sentences: name, origin, and maybe a question about the person's stay or experience.
And if you don't understand something, you can always say, "Sorry, could you repeat that? I didn't catch that. Could you say it more slowly, please?"
Right. These simple phrases are very helpful and very natural.
Another thing, show interest. Smile, nod, and ask a small question. It makes the conversation easier and friendlier.
Now, before we move to small talk, here's a quick tip. When someone asks, "Where are you from?" you can answer in several natural ways. I'm from Canada. Simple. I'm Canadian. Adjective form. I'm from Toronto, Canada. More detailed.
Exactly. The answer depends on how much detail you want to give and how much the other person wants to know. But always keep it short and clear.
Okay, that's enough for the introduction. Now, let's go one step further and talk about small talk, the short, friendly conversations you have after you meet someone.
Small talk can feel awkward at first, especially in a new language. But it's actually very simple once you know a few easy questions and responses.
Let's start with the basics. After saying your name and where you're from, people usually ask, "What do you do? Do you like it here? How long have you been here?" These are very common and natural.
Let's listen to an example of meeting someone at a cafe. Hi, is this seat taken?
No, not at all. Please, sit.
Thanks, I'm Emma.
I'm Daniel. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Are you from around here?
Yes, I live nearby. And you?
I'm visiting from London. It's my first time here.
Oh, that's exciting. How long are you staying?
Just a week. I'm trying to see as much as possible.
That's great. The city is beautiful this time of year.
Notice how we keep it friendly, short, and natural. We ask questions, but we also answer politely.
Exactly. Here's a tip. When someone answers your question, try to say a little more than yes or no. That keeps the conversation flowing.
For example, if someone asks, "Do you like it here?" you can answer, "Yes, I love it. The city is amazing. It's nice, but a bit crowded. It's okay, but I haven't seen much yet."
Sometimes small talk feels tricky because you don't know what to say next. Here's a simple strategy. 1. Ask one question. 2. Listen to the answer. 3. Comment on the answer or add your own experience.
Let's show a dialogue using this strategy.
Beautiful weather today, isn't it?
Yes, it's perfect for a walk.
Do you come to this park often?
Not really. I'm visiting, so it's my first time.
Oh, welcome. You're lucky. The flowers are in full bloom.
They're beautiful. I love the colors.
Me too. I usually come here with my dog, but today he's resting at home.
That's cute. I wish I had a dog too. See how Daniel adds a little story about his dog? It's natural to share small personal details. It makes conversations more interesting.
Exactly. And even if it's small, like my dog is at home, it gives the other person something to respond to.
Another easy topic is hobbies or interests. People love to talk about what they enjoy.
Here are some common questions. What do you like to do in your free time? Do you play any sports? Do you like music, movies, or books?
Let's listen to an example.
So, what do you usually do on weekends?
I like hiking and going to the cinema. And you?
I enjoy cooking and playing football with friends.
Oh, that sounds fun. What kind of food do you like to cook?
I like making pasta, especially spaghetti, but I sometimes burn it.
Don't worry, I think everyone burns spaghetti at least once.
Notice that humor is natural here. Even a little joke makes the conversation more relaxed.
Exactly. Don't be afraid to laugh or smile. It makes English feel more real, not just a textbook.
People also often ask about your job or studies.
You don't need a long answer. Simple and natural is fine. So, what do you do for work?
I'm a graphic designer. I make websites and posters.
Oh, that sounds interesting. I'm a teacher. I teach English to children.
Wow, that must be fun. I remember when I tried teaching once, the kids asked so many questions, I got confused.
Yes, kids are full of energy. You need patience. Tips for talking about work. Keep it short. I'm a teacher. Give one extra detail if you want. I teach English to children. Respond politely to their answer.
And a little humor is always welcome. Like, I tried teaching once and it was chaos.
Another very common topic is travel or places. People love to ask where you've been or recommend places to visit.
Here are useful questions. Have you been to? Do you like this city? Where would you recommend visiting?
When talking about places, simple words like near, far, beautiful, interesting are enough. You don't need complicated sentences.
Yes, and it's good to add one detail, like which section you liked or why you enjoyed it.
Sometimes you need to end the conversation politely without being rude.
Here are natural ways. It was nice talking to you. I hope we can meet again. I need to get going, but it was great meeting you. Thanks for the chat. Enjoy your day.
Well, I should go now. It was nice talking to you.
Yes, it was great. Enjoy your visit.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye. So, dear learners, the more you practice, the more confident you will feel in real situations. Small talk is actually very powerful for building English skills. Now we're moving on to another very common situation, asking for help or directions.
Yes, this is essential for real life. Whether you're traveling, shopping, or visiting a new city, knowing how to ask for help politely can make your day much easier.
And don't forget, it's okay to ask questions. Most people are happy to help.
Exactly. The first thing to know is how to start your question politely.
Here are the most natural phrases. Excuse me, could you help me, please? Sorry, I have a question. Do you know where? I'm looking for.
And always remember to smile and say thank you. People are more likely to help if you're polite.
Let's listen to an example in a store.
Excuse me, could you help me?
Of course. What do you need?
I'm looking for a phone charger.
Ah, they're in aisle 4 on the right side.
Great, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Notice how short and clear this conversation is. Just a question, a simple answer, and a polite thank you.
If you don't understand the answer, you can say, "Sorry, could you repeat that? I'm not sure I understand. Could you show me, please?"
Now, let's talk about asking for directions. This is very common when traveling.
Start with "excuse me" or "hello" to get attention. Then use simple questions. Excuse me, how can I get to? Is it far from here? Can I walk there? Which bus should I take?
Excuse me, how can I get to the train station?
Oh, it's not far. Go straight for about 5 minutes, then turn left at the traffic lights. You'll see it on your right.
Great, thank you. Can I walk there?
Yes, it's really close.
Perfect. Thanks again.
When someone gives directions, you can repeat key points to make sure you understand. So I go straight for 5 minutes and then turn left, and it's on my right?
This is polite and helps avoid mistakes. You'll also need to ask for information in hotels, airports, or tourist areas.
Here are useful phrases. What time does it open? Is there a fee to enter? How long does it take? Where can I buy a ticket?
Let's listen to an example at a hotel reception. Hi, I have a question. What time is breakfast?
Breakfast is from 7 to 10.
Thank you. And where is the gym?
It's on the second floor next to the pool.
Perfect. Thanks for the information.
See how short and simple the questions are? Even a few words are enough to get the answer.
And if you're not sure you understood, repeat it politely. So breakfast is from 7 to 10, right? The gym is on the second floor?
Sometimes you'll need help using buses, trains, or taxis.
Here are some natural phrases. Which bus goes to the city center? Does this train stop at Central Station? How much is a ticket to? Excuse me, which bus goes to the city center?
Bus number 5. It leaves from this stop every 15 minutes.
Thank you. And how long does it take?
About 20 minutes, depending on traffic.
Perfect. Thanks a lot.
Notice that giving short, clear answers is natural in English, and saying thank you at the end is always polite.
Yes. Also, don't forget to ask politely if you don't understand. Sorry, can you say it more slowly? Could you repeat that?
Sometimes you need help not just with directions, but with a problem.
For example, if your phone doesn't work or you can't find your hotel. Excuse me, I think I'm lost. Can you help me find Main Street?
Sure, you're very close. Go straight, then turn right at the second traffic light.
Oh, thank you. I was walking in circles.
No problem. It happens to everyone.
Adding a small comment like "I was walking in circles" makes the conversation natural and friendly.
Exactly. People like small stories, even short ones. It shows you're polite and friendly.
Let's summarize the key tips. Start with "excuse me" or "sorry." Ask your question clearly. Listen carefully and repeat if needed. Thank the person after they help you. Smile and stay friendly. It always works.
And remember, it's better to ask for help than struggle alone. English speakers are usually happy to assist. Now let's move on to something almost everyone does every day: ordering food and drinks.
Yes, ordering food can feel stressful at first, but it doesn't need to be. With a few simple phrases, you can handle cafes, restaurants, or even street food stalls like a pro.
And remember, being polite and friendly is just as important as knowing the words. People respond well to a smile and please and thank you.
In a cafe, people usually ask you, "Hi, can I help you? What can I get for you? For here or to go?"
And you can answer naturally with, "I'd like." "Can I have, please?" "Just a coffee, thanks."
"Hi, what can I get for you today?"
"Hi, can I have a medium latte, please?"
Of course. Anything else?
"Yes, I'll take a blueberry muffin too."
For here or to go?
"To go, please."
Great, that'll be $6.50.
"Thank you."
You're welcome. Enjoy.
See? Very simple. Short sentences, clear words, and don't forget please and thank you.
Also, if you're not sure about something on the menu, it's natural to ask, "What do you recommend? What's popular here? Could you tell me more about this dish?"
"Hi, can you tell me what you recommend?"
Sure. Our most popular drink is the caramel latte, and the chocolate croissant is very good.
"Great. I'll try the caramel latte and a chocolate croissant, please."
Perfect. For here or to go?
"For here, thanks." As you can see, just asking for a recommendation is very natural, and people usually like to suggest something.
And a small comment like, "Thanks, I'll try that," is enough to be polite.
Restaurants can feel a little more complicated because the menu is bigger, but the language is similar.
Yes, here are some common phrases. "Could I see the menu, please?" "I'll have the chicken salad." "What do you recommend?" "Could we have the bill, please?" "Good evening. Here's the menu."
"Thank you." Everything looks good. What do you recommend?"
"The grilled salmon is very popular, and the pasta with tomato sauce is great too."
"I'll have the grilled salmon, please."
"And for you?
"I'll try the pasta, thank you."
Would you like something to drink?"
"Just water, please."
"Great, your order will be ready shortly."
Notice how short and clear the answers are. You don't need to explain everything about your choice. Just say what you want politely.
Also, if you have a special request, like no onions or extra cheese, you can simply say it after your order. "I'll have the pasta, no onions, please." "Can I have extra cheese on the pizza?"
Sometimes you may not understand the menu or the question. You can ask, "What is this? What does it come with? Is it spicy? Does it have nuts?"
Here's an example. "Hi, can you tell me what the risotto is?"
Sure, it's rice cooked with vegetables and chicken in a creamy sauce.
"Oh, sounds good. Is it spicy?"
No, it's mild.
"Great, I'll try that, please."
It's very common to ask about food details. Restaurants expect it, especially if you have dietary preferences.
Yes, and it's always polite to thank the person. "Thank you, that's very helpful."
Fast food restaurants are even simpler. People usually ask, "Can I take your order? Do you want fries with that? For here or to go?"
And you can answer naturally with short sentences. "Yes, please." "No, thank you. I'll take it to go." "Hi, can I take your order?"
"Yes, I'll have a cheeseburger and fries, please."
"Do you want a drink with that?"
"Yes, a cola, please."
"For here or to go?"
"To go, thanks."
That'll be $7.50.
"Here you go."
Thank you. Enjoy your meal.
Notice the short phrases and polite language. That's all you need for fast food.
Yes, and don't worry if you make small mistakes. People understand. Humor is welcome too. For example, if they ask, "Do you want fries with that?" and you say, "Of course, who can say no to fries?" It's friendly and natural.
Finally, paying is easy. Common phrases. "Can I pay, please?" "Could we have the bill?" Do you accept credit cards?
And when you pay, a simple thank you and smile is enough. Could we have the bill, please?
Of course. Here you go.
Thank you. Can I pay by card?
Yes, that's fine.
Great. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So, let's summarize. 1. Use short, polite sentences. I'll have, please. 2. Ask questions if you don't understand. What is this? Or, what do you recommend? 3. Smile and say thank you. 4. You can add a little humor to sound natural. 5. For fast food or restaurants, for here or to go is always common.
Welcome back. Before a short break, we learned how to order food and drinks. Now it's time to talk about shopping, another very common everyday situation.
Yes, shopping can be for clothes, groceries, souvenirs, or electronics. The language is usually simple, but knowing the right phrases makes it much easier.
And don't worry about being perfect. Even a few words can get you what you need.
When you enter a store, you may want to ask about a product. Here are some common phrases. Excuse me, do you have this in a different size? Can I try this on? How much is this? Do you have this in another color?
Let's listen to an example in a clothing store.
Excuse me, do you have this sweater in a larger size?
Let me check. Yes, here you go.
Thanks. Can I try it on?
Of course. The fitting rooms are over there.
Great, thank you.
Notice the polite phrases. Excuse me, thanks, of course. These small words make conversation smoother.
Also, if the size doesn't fit, you can say, it's a bit tight. Do you have an XL? I like it, but it's too long.
Stores are used to these questions, so don't be shy.
Another common situation is asking about the price.
Yes, you can use simple phrases. How much is this? What's the price of this? Is this on sale? Do you have a discount?
Excuse me, how much is this jacket?
It's $75.
Okay, thank you. Is it on sale?
Yes, it's 10% off today.
Great, I'll take it.
Notice how short and clear the questions are. You don't need to add unnecessary words.
Yes, and if you don't hear the price correctly, it's polite to say, sorry, could you repeat the price? I'm not sure I understood.
Sometimes you need more than just price or size. You may need help finding a product or comparing options.
Here are some natural phrases. Can you help me find? Which one would you recommend? Do you have this in stock? I'm looking for a gift. Can you help me? Excuse me, can you help me find a gift for my friend?
Sure, what does your friend like?
She likes books and small accessories.
We have a nice selection of notebooks and scarves over here.
Perfect. Thanks a lot.
Notice how Emma added a detail. She likes books and small accessories. That makes it easier for the shop assistant to help.
Yes, a little detail goes a long way. You don't need long sentences, just enough to guide them.
If you're buying clothes, you often need to try them on. Here are natural phrases. Can I try this on? Where is the fitting room? Do you have a bigger or smaller size? Does this come in another color?
Hi, can I try this dress on?
Of course. The fitting rooms are over there.
Thank you. I'll be back in a minute.
Take your time.
It's a bit tight. Do you have a larger size?
Yes, here's a size up.
Perfect. Thank you. When trying on clothes, always be polite and thank the staff. Even a little thanks goes a long way.
And if something doesn't fit, it's okay. Just say politely what you need. Bigger, smaller, or a different color.
After you choose your items, you'll go to the checkout. Useful phrases. Can I pay by card? Do you accept cash? Could I have a bag, please? Do you have a loyalty card? Hi, can I pay by card?
Yes, of course.
Great, can I have a bag, please?
Sure. That will be $45.
Here you go. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Have a nice day. Notice how short, clear phrases and polite expressions make shopping easy. You don't need to be long or complicated.
And a little humor is fine, too. For example, if the bag is heavy, you could say, "Wow, I think I need a second bag."
So shopping doesn't need complicated English. Just a few simple phrases and a polite attitude will help you in almost any store. Welcome back. Now we're going to talk about using public transport: buses, trains, taxis, and metro. This is something almost everyone needs when traveling or living in a city.
Yes, and it can be confusing at first, especially in a foreign city. But don't worry, once you learn a few simple phrases, it's very easy.
Exactly. Let's start with buses.
When you want to take a bus, you may need to ask, which bus goes to the city center? Does this bus stop at? How long does it take to get there? How much is a ticket?
Let's listen to an example in the street.
Excuse me, which bus goes to the train station?
Bus number 5. It leaves from this stop every 15 minutes.
Great! How long does it take?
About 20 minutes, depending on traffic.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Have a safe trip.
Notice how short, clear phrases make it easy. You can also repeat key information to confirm. So, bus number 5, every 15 minutes, right? And it takes about 20 minutes?
This is polite and avoids mistakes. Next, buying tickets. This can be at a ticket machine, ticket office, or online.
Here are common questions. 1 ticket to the city center, please. Do you have a return ticket? How much is a student ticket? Can I pay by card? Hi, I'd like 1 ticket to Central Station, please.
Single or return?
Single, please.
That'll be $3.50.
Here's my card.
Thank you. Here's your ticket. Enjoy your journey. See how polite phrases like please and thank you make the interaction smooth.
And if you don't understand something, you can say, "Sorry, could you repeat that? I'm not sure I understand the price." Taxis are slightly different. You usually tell the driver where to go, ask for the price, or ask them to use a meter.
Here are natural phrases. Could you take me to Main Street, please? How much will it cost to the airport? Please use the meter. Can you wait for a few minutes?
Hello, could you take me to the airport, please?
Sure. Would you like me to take the fastest route?
Yes, please. How much will it be?
About $25.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
In taxis, it's polite to say please and thank you, and to ask politely about price or the route.
And a little humor is okay too. For example, I hope we won't meet too much traffic.
If you use the metro, it's common to ask, which line goes to the city center? Do I need to change trains? Where is the nearest metro station? How much is a ticket? Excuse me, which line goes to Central Station?
Line 2, the blue line. You need to change at Oak Street.
Thank you. And where is the nearest station?
Just around the corner, next to the bank.
Great, thanks a lot.
Notice how you can combine questions naturally. Which line goes to, and where is the nearest station?
Yes, this is very common and sounds natural in English.
Sometimes you need to ask about schedules. What time does the last bus leave? How often do the trains run? Is it every day?
Here's an example dialogue. Hi, what time does the last bus to the airport leave?
It leaves at 11:45 p.m. every night.
And how often do the buses run during the day?
Every 20 minutes from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Perfect. Thank you.
When you ask about schedules, repeat the important numbers to make sure you understand.
And using perfect thank you at the end makes it friendly.
Now, let's talk about something very important: visiting a doctor or going to a pharmacy.
Yes, this can feel a little scary if you're not confident in English, but with some simple phrases and a few polite words, you can explain your symptoms and get help easily.
And remember, it's always okay to ask the doctor or pharmacist to speak slowly or repeat something.
When you see a doctor, the first thing is usually to explain why you are there.
Useful phrases include, I have a headache. I don't feel well. I have a sore throat. I think I have a cold. I've been feeling tired for a few days.
Good morning, doctor. I don't feel well.
I see. Can you tell me your symptoms?
I have a headache and a sore throat. I've also been tired for 3 days.
Do you have a fever?
Yes, a little. About 38 degrees Celsius.
Okay. I'll check your temperature and examine you. Notice how simple sentences work best. You don't need to explain everything at once, just the main symptoms.
And if you don't understand something, it's polite to say, "Sorry, could you repeat that? Can you explain that more simply?"
Sometimes you need to ask the doctor questions. What medicine should I take? How many times a day should I take it? Are there side effects? Do I need a prescription?
What medicine should I take for my sore throat?
I recommend lozenges and warm tea. Take 1 lozenge every 3 hours.
Are there any side effects?
No, it's safe. But if your symptoms continue for more than a week, come back.
Thank you very much. It's important to repeat instructions to make sure you understand. So, 1 lozenge every 3 hours, right? And if I don't get better in a week, I come back?
Yes, repeating shows you understood and is polite. Sometimes you don't go to a doctor, just to a pharmacy. In many countries, pharmacists can give advice and some medicine without a prescription.
Here are useful phrases. Excuse me, I need something for a headache. Do you have medicine for a cold? Can you recommend something for sore throat? How should I take it? Excuse me, can you recommend something for a headache?
Sure, you can take this painkiller. Take 1 tablet every 6 hours.
Thank you. Can I take it with food?
Yes, it's better with food.
Great. How much is it?
$5.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Simple, polite phrases are enough. And always thank the pharmacist.
Yes, and asking small questions like, "Can I take it with food?" is very natural.
It's important to describe your symptoms clearly but briefly. Common words: headache, stomachache, sore throat, cough, fever, tired, dizzy, cold, flu.
You can also describe the duration. I've had a headache for 2 days. I feel tired since yesterday. My throat has been sore for 3 days. Hello, doctor. I have a cough and a fever.
How long have you had these symptoms?
Since Monday.
Do you have any other symptoms?
Just a headache sometimes.
Okay, I'll give you a prescription for medicine and recommend rest. Notice how short sentences are easier to understand. Doctors prefer clarity over long explanations.
Yes, and if you need to explain more, you can always add one detail at a time.
Sometimes you might need urgent help. Useful phrases: I need a doctor immediately. It's an emergency. Call an ambulance, please. I'm allergic to.
These are important to know. Stay calm and speak clearly.
Once you practice these phrases, doctor visits and pharmacies become much easier, even in a new country. Welcome back. In the last part, we learned how to visit a doctor or pharmacy. Now we're moving to a very fun topic: social invitations and talking about plans.
Yes, making friends and joining activities is important, and English has many natural ways to do this. You don't need complicated sentences, just simple, friendly phrases.
Exactly. Let's start with inviting someone to do something.
Here are common ways to invite someone. Do you want to? Would you like to? How about? Are you free?
And you can add small details: time, place, or activity.
Hi, Daniel. Would you like to go to the cinema tonight?
Hi, Emma. That sounds great. What movie are we watching?
There's a new comedy at 7 p.m.
Perfect. I'm free. Let's meet at the cinema at 6:50.
See you then.
Notice how short, friendly sentences work perfectly. You don't need extra words.
Yes, and always mention time and place so it's clear.
If someone invites you, you can accept naturally with, "Yes, I'd love to." "Sure, that sounds great." "Thanks, I'd be happy to."
Do you want to join us for dinner on Saturday?
"Yes, I'd love to. Thank you for inviting me."
Great. We'll meet at 7 p.m. at Bella's restaurant.
Perfect. I'll see you there.
Notice how polite and friendly phrases make a good impression. You can add thanks to show appreciation.
Sometimes you can't go. Here's how to decline politely: "I'm sorry, I can't." "Maybe next time." "Thanks for inviting me, but I'm busy." "I'd love to, but I have another plan."
Would you like to come to my birthday party?
"Thanks for inviting me, but I'm busy that day."
No problem. Maybe next time.
"Yes, definitely."
It's important to say something positive even when you can't go. It keeps the relationship friendly.
Exactly. And a smile or friendly tone helps a lot.
When you make plans with friends, you often need to discuss time, place, and details.
Common phrases: "What time should we meet?" "Where shall we meet?" "Do you want to go by bus or walk?" "Should we bring anything?"
Hi, Daniel. Do you want to go for a walk in the park tomorrow?
"Sure. What time?"
How about 10 a.m.
"Perfect." "Where shall we meet?"
at the main entrance of the park?
"Sounds good. Should I bring anything?"
Just a bottle of water, maybe a snack.
"Great. See you tomorrow." Notice how asking small questions keeps the plan clear and simple.
Yes, even small details like bringing water or snacks make the conversation natural.
Sometimes you want to suggest something new. Here are useful phrases. "How about going to the beach?" "Do you want to try a new cafe?" "Let's watch a movie this weekend."
It's a nice day. How about going for a bike ride?
Great idea. Where should we go?
Let's go to the river park.
Perfect. I'll bring my bike.
See how short, friendly sentences make it easy to suggest activities. No need for long explanations.
And a little humor makes it natural. I'll try not to fall this time.
Social invitations are a great way to practice English naturally and meet new people.
Now we're moving on to polite communication and giving opinions. This is very important for work, school, and everyday conversations.
Yes, sometimes people are afraid to share their opinions in English. But with a few polite phrases, you can express yourself clearly without sounding rude.
Exactly. Let's start with giving opinions.
Common phrases to give your opinion. I think that. In my opinion. I believe. It seems to me that. Personally, I feel that. What do you think about the new cafe in town?
I think it's really nice. The coffee is good and the atmosphere is relaxing.
Yes, I agree. It's a great place to meet friends.
Personally, I feel it's a bit expensive, but still worth it. Notice how adding phrases like personally or I think makes your opinion polite and natural.
And if you don't agree completely, you can use soft expressions like, I see your point, but that's interesting, but I think.
Agreeing politely is simple. You can say, I agree. Exactly. That's true. I feel the same way. Disagreeing politely is important. You don't want to sound rude. Common phrases. I see your point, but. I understand, however. That's true, but I think. I'm not sure I agree. Sometimes you need to say what you prefer. Polite ways include, I prefer. I'd rather. I like, more than. I enjoy, more than.
Do you like tea or coffee better?
I prefer coffee, but I like tea sometimes too.
I'd rather have tea in the afternoon.
Yes, that's nice. Afternoon tea is relaxing.
Adding sometimes or a little makes your preference sound natural and friendly.
You can also ask someone's opinion politely. What do you think about? How do you feel about? Do you agree? What's your opinion on?
What do you think about working from home?
I think it's convenient, but sometimes it's hard to focus.
Yes, I agree. I like it for the flexibility, but I miss the office social life.
Notice how asking for opinions starts a friendly conversation. It's polite to listen carefully and respond.
Yes, and repeating part of their answer shows you understand. Yes, I agree. I like it for the flexibility, too. Key tips. 1. Use polite phrases. I think, in my opinion, personally. 2. Agree politely. Exactly. I feel the same way. 3. Disagree politely. I see your point, but. 4. Express preferences naturally. I prefer, I'd rather. 5. Ask for opinions politely. What do you think about? 6. Smile and keep a friendly tone. It always helps.
Polite communication makes conversations smoother and shows respect. With these phrases, you can share your ideas, agree, or disagree without any awkwardness. Welcome back. Now we've reached the final part of our podcast, travel and accommodation. This is essential for trips, vacations, or business travel.
Yes, from checking into a hotel to asking about rooms and travel details, we'll cover all the common situations you might face.
And just like before, short, clear, and polite are the keys.
When you arrive at a hotel, you usually need to give your name and reservation, ask about room details, ask for services or breakfast. Hello, I have a reservation under the name Emma Brown.
Welcome, Miss Brown. Let me check. Yes, we have your room ready.
Great. Could you tell me what time breakfast is served?
Breakfast is from 7 to 10 a.m.
Perfect. Thank you. And is there Wi-Fi in the room?
Yes, it's free, and the password is on the card in your room.
Thank you very much.
Notice how simple questions about breakfast and Wi-Fi make your stay easier.
And using thank you very much shows politeness.
Sometimes you need more information about the room. Is there air conditioning? Can I have an extra blanket? Does the room have a safe? Could I get a wake-up call?
Hi, does my room have a safe?
Yes, it's in the closet.
Great. Can I get an extra pillow?
Of course. We'll send it right away.
Thank you. Small questions like this are very common and make your stay comfortable.
Yes, and asking politely like could I or can I is perfect.
When traveling, you might ask about transport or local attractions. What's the best way to get to the city center? Do you have a map of the city? Can you recommend a good restaurant nearby? How long does it take to get to the airport? Excuse me, what's the best way to get to the museum?
You can take bus number 10. It's about 15 minutes from here.
Great. And do you have a city map?
Yes, here's one. I'll mark the museum for you.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Notice how asking clearly and politely makes it easy to get the information you need.
Yes, and a little smile always helps. People like helping polite tourists.
You may also want to book services like taxis, tours, or laundry. Common phrases. Could you call a taxi for me, please? I'd like to book a city tour. Can I have laundry service? Do you offer airport transfers?
Hello, could you call a taxi to the airport for 9 a.m.?
Sure, it will be here at 9.
Thank you. And do you have a city tour available tomorrow?
Yes, we have one at 10 a.m. It lasts 3 hours.
Perfect. Please book it for me. When you leave the hotel, you usually need to return the key card, ask about charges, ask for a receipt. Hi, I'd like to check out, please.
Of course, did you use any additional services?
Yes, I had laundry service.
That will be $12 extra.
Here you go. Could I have a receipt, please?
Certainly, here it is. Thank you for staying with us.
Thank you. I had a great stay.
Checking out is simple if you ask politely and clarify charges.
And adding a short positive comment is friendly. I had a great stay.
With these phrases, traveling and staying in hotels will feel much more comfortable. You'll be able to ask for information, book services, and check out easily.
And that's it. We've now covered all 10 parts of common English situations. From small talk to travel, shopping, food, transport, and polite communication, you now have a complete set of dialogues and phrases to practice every day.
Remember, the key is short, clear sentences, polite words, and a friendly attitude. Practice these dialogues and English will become much easier in real life.
Thank you for listening to our podcast. We hope it's been helpful and fun. Keep practicing and don't be afraid to speak English in any situation. You can do it.
Good luck and see you next time.